Have you ever noticed how children can sometimes have a fascination with shining a flashlight in a person's eyes? I remember my children doing it sometimes with me. Of course, we know what happens. Light which is intended to make us see will actually blind us. We are all familiar with the expression blinded by the light. But do you know you can also be blinded by the dark? The Bible often connects spiritual darkness to Satan and spiritual light to God. Acts 26:18 talks about turning from darkness, which is Satan, to light, which is God. Why do some people seem blinded to the reality of God's saving power? 2 Corinthians 4:4 tells us, the God of this age, Satan, has blinded the minds of unbelievers, so that they cannot see the light of the gospel of the glory of Christ. We are blinded by the darkness of Satan and the power he can possess over us. This is evident in our world today, as so many people seem oblivious to their need for God and for his Son Jesus as their Savior. But there is a remedy for this darkness. 2 Corinthians 4:6 says, for God, who said, let there be light in the darkness, has made this light shine in our hearts, so we could know the glory of God that is seen in the face of Jesus Christ. No matter how dark a room, light will always penetrate the darkness, enabling a person to see. Satan's darkness can blind us, but never to the extent that the light of God cannot enable us to see his glory. I believe there comes a time in our life when God makes his light shine in our hearts and we know he is real. When this happens, we must focus on the light, thankful that God has rescued us from spiritual darkness. Jesus said in John 8:12, I am the light of the world. If you follow me, you won't have to walk in darkness, because you have the light that leads to life.